At ease, it's your boy Soul Immortal. Hey guys, something I want to start doing on a weekly basis is starting a small conversation called Sunday Stock Talk. Because what I do every Sunday, normally Sunday evenings, I'll take about an hour, hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours, and I'll look at what my investments did over the past week, and then I'll take a few moments to screen new stock, right, to see what I want to invest in going forward. And this is something I want to start sharing with you guys because, at the end of the day, a part of becoming better men is making more money for ourselves. And I think we need to use this platform to discuss those things, right? Now, one thing I don't want to do is talk outside of my knowledge. I'm not some technical advice guy. I'm not some guy that can talk candlesticks to you and all kind of high speed trade talk. What I do pretty much is I trade off of I pretty much swing trade. I trade off of momentum. I trade off of current events. I usually trade off of stocks that are at their 52-week high, and I keep it safe. So at no point in time am I going to speak about something that's just out of my realm. Like I said, I'm still very new to this stuff, but I am profitable. I've been profitable for the last 2 years, so I just want to start sharing this with you guys. Another thing I'm looking at is there's a few forums that we can use where we can all log in and get on one page and paper trade. That way we can, paper trade, for you guys that don't know, is just trading with real-time stock with fake money. We start accounts and trade and kind of just work that thing out and see and learn from each other and learn from our mistakes. For you guys that haven't started trading yet, so that's another thing. We'll talk about that later though. But just this week, I just want to talk about a few of the findings that I came across, as well as one home run that I hit several weeks ago that I want to bring up to you guys. And that first company is called Ball Corporation, ticker symbol BLL. Now, Ball Corporation is a packaging and aerospace company. I believe they're based in Colorado. Now, right now, their stock is at $46.35. Now, the thing that I like about this company is that they're at their 52-week high, which, in my opinion, when a company is at their highest in the last year, that lets you know that they're going in the right direction. So that really grabs my attention. Another thing that I like about this company, I read that they cut their cost of production by 20%, which means that a lot of that profit is going straight to the bottom line. And one thing that I really liked about them, they've been innovative. They have a new product called the Crowley, which is taking off, I believe, in Germany and starting to show some growth here in the U.S. And what the Crowley is, it's just like a to-go type can that you can take home from the bar. They can fill it with tap beer. It's some kind of new thing they're starting. But that's very innovative, right? But to talk about their performance, their 5-day performance, they've grown 4.7% in the last 5 days. In the last month, they've grown 8.32%. In the last 90 days, they've grown 23.11%. So that's a good trend. That shows good signs of growth. I'm not going to invest in this one quite yet. I'm going to look at it probably for another few days, another week at most. Now, the thing about this one that has me on my toes is they don't report their earnings until November the 1st. And I'm very funny about holding stock while they report their earnings. Now, the reason is because if that conference call goes bad, I mean, instantly I've seen stock nosedive in a matter of seconds. On the same note, I've seen stock take off. So what I'll do, normally I'll pull out right before these earnings calls, and if it's a good call, I might jump back in or wait and kind of watch what it does. So Ball Corporation is one. Again, that ticker symbol is BLL. Now, another one that I have my eyes on that I'm going to look at it for a few more days before jumping in is Berry Petroleum Corporation. Ticker symbol BRY. Now, this is a Cali-based California-based oil and gas company. I believe they're set up in California, of course. I think they have some spots in Utah, and they're heavy down here in Texas now, mainly in East Texas. They're showing a lot of growth. But they had their earnings call on August the 22nd, and things look good. Now, the thing that stood out to me was, excuse me, the company has grown in production 300 barrels per day. And at the current rate of oil is about $73, $74 a barrel right now. That's 8.1 million to the bottom line at the end of the year with no changes made. So that increase in production, 8.1 to the bottom line is a very good sign, right? Their 5-day performance. Now I've been watching them for a few days, and they've been upticking every day. Yesterday, I believe they fell off a little bit. So their 5-day performance is negative 2.29%. Now their one month performance is 8.5%, and their 3-month performance is just up under 30%. So that's another one. BRY. Now the last one is one that I capitalized off of. I think I jumped on this one maybe 3.5 weeks ago, and I've already gotten big returns on it. And it's North American Construction Group, ticker symbol NOA. Now their price is currently at $13 even, right? And I'm wishing I would have jumped on this, several weeks, several months ago, But one of the reasons they've recently seen some growth is their buy rating was increased. They were increased from a hold status to a buy status, and that was a very good move for them. On October 3rd, they acquired a company called Acon. Just bringing Acon on alone, it says that Acon is going to increase their revenue by $220 million in the next year. So that's huge. So they were already winning, and they purchased another company that was winning. So this company is going to look good for a long time. But let me just talk about their performance, guys. In the last 5 days alone, they've had a 27% growth in their stock. 27% in 5 days. Guys, some of our 401ks won't do that in 2 years. They've done that in 5 days. In 1 month, they've grown 43.82%. In 3 months, right? In 90 days, their stock has grown 109% in 90 days. And year to date, they are at 189%. So this is one I got on a few weeks ago. Man, I've already seen, I want to say, 23, 24% increase, somewhere in the range in there. But so it's showing good growth. I think it's going to show growth for a while with the purchase of the acquisition of Acon. But one thing you got to watch out for is when these companies get to, spiking so hard, growing so fast, they're going to have that drawback. They're going to have that correction in the stock. But I think North American construction is going to look good for a while. So those are the 3 I wanted to bring to you this week, guys. Again, we talk about, and it's kind of just what I want to refresh what I want this channel to be about. First off, I want us to, be in touch with ourselves, our manhood, our spirituality. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I want to put money in our pockets. You know what I mean? I know the video that brought a lot of you guys here was the video that I talked about what I wish I do at 20. Where I talked about the guys showed me how to move with my money, and I'm telling you, my life has changed drastically. And all I want to do is take that information, take the stock that I invest in, and share it with you guys. Where the money that you spend on subscribing to this channel, that you're making 10, 20, 30 fold that per month. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to look into a lot of different things. We're going to talk about compound interest. We're going to talk about a few different things every week. But I just want to focus on these this week because these are the ones that I was looking through doing my screening. And yeah, it's time we start making this money, guys. Get serious about it. But if you have any leads, anybody that does any stock screening, if you have any leads, please leave them down below. Share it with us. This is what it needs to be about, and just learning. And for you guys that are brand new to investing, I'll try to find some good videos to leave below to kind of help you out with how things work. Or you can YouTube or Google things yourself. But there's no time like the present, guys. I mean, even if we're investing only $50, $100, you know, $200-300 a month. The thing is, just get started. Just start learning. And I'm telling you, you'll look up in a year and you'll be glad you did. When you have several $1,000s in your investment account, it'll be a good feeling. It'll be stress relief. You know what I'm saying? So it's time we get serious, guys. It's your boy Soul Immortal, and I'm out.